now somebody is in need, and trust me, it's a long one.
Yo.
So brace yourself. And it goes like this. I was in college when I met this guy who later became my husband. Oh, young love. He was very humble. He was a motorcycle guy. He would carry me anytime I was late for class or going to a family business. He would even run errands for me. We were becoming very good friends, but day by day. I even trusted him with large amounts of money or goods worth a lot of money. After I completed college, we got married 1 year after. My parents did complain that I rushed out too quickly, but I told them that we were in love. I was willing to empower him, and I asked him how to go about it. I paid for a driving course for him and later bought a taxi car. As he told me that is what he wanted. The car is under his name. All was well. Until a certain point, he started asking for more money. He started saying that the car needed service. He did not have enough money. I questioned him about it since he had been working throughout, and he said the problem was big and had consumed a lot of money. I helped him, but it became too much. He kept asking for money. We live in a 2-bedroom house in one of my parents' plots, so we do not pay rent. Oh my God. Recently, I just realized that he has a home under construction and a side business in the vicinity. I confronted him about the issue, and he said he wanted to surprise me. Surprise, darling. Wow, wow, wow. He said that he was not okay staying in my parents' property, and he was building our house, of which the plot was under his name. Okay. As for the business, he said he was just preparing well to take care of us financially. We have 1 kid. I do not know if I trust him or not. Please advise. Infidelity is not just about you cheating on your husband. There's also financial infidelity, and this is what has happened here. He is cheating on you financially, and it's very difficult. But part of me understand, but part of me also wants to lay blame on you, or also show you why this is a problem. Number one, you showed this person that you could consistently take care of them.
I got money.
Okay? And let me tell you, I have seen proof of concept. Once you show somebody that they can live a certain lifestyle and you're going to provide it, trust me, they will not go out of their way to do something different, okay? So you have been secretly funding the construction he is doing. You have been secretly funding the new business he has started. Yani, you've just been churning money. His problem is, instead of being, being upright with you and saying, hey, babe, we need to be more independent. I don't feel comfortable living under your parents' thumb like that. I don't even pay rent for my family. Instead of him voicing these insecurities, he decided to go behind your back and do a ta-da! So of course you feel betrayed. But also part of me kind of understand where he's at. Everything he has done with his life has been somebody else giving it to him. And as a man, as a man with a chest, as a man with beards, you want something of your own. So the way he went about it was clearly very wrong. He should have included you. You're his wife. But also, babes, ulimuintroduce kwa lifestyle. Sijui takwambia nini. Ulichukua mtu wa boda ukamwonyesha soft life. It's a difficult place to be at. But I do understand the betrayal. I do understand the need for communication and saying, hey, I do not feel like I can trust you anymore when it comes to money. I feel like you took advantage of me, and I feel like you could have gone around that a better way. And also, you need to be cautious. Inyumbani yako, discover by mistake kwa nini. If he was building a house for you, you should have known. He's your husband. Talk to that man.
Mimi niko na shida yangu ni moja. I am very paranoid. And honestly, it's really giving. This man is trying to get out. It's really giving he's trying to get out. It's really giving he's trying to get out. Because if he's asking for money and asking for more money and asking for more money, he could have at that point told you, actually, the reason why I am asking you for this much money is because I've started like a project somewhere. He doesn't even have to tell you I'm building your house. He just says, I've started like a project somewhere and it needs a little bit of funding, so please bear with me. He didn't have to tell you it's his house. Number two, you seem very keen on expressing that all the things that you've done for him, all the things that he has, are under his name, which means you lay no claim to any of these things. Why not have that conversation of, hey, babe, I understand. I did this to show you that I trust you. I put the car in your name to show you that I trust you. However, I feel like at this point in time, if we are to get any more assets, it's important that we put these assets under both our names, such that it is joint property. It will make me feel at ease. If you're building the house, certainly and 100% for me, let it be under both our names. If not our names, let it be under our child's name. Evo too. It doesn't have to be under my name. It can be under the child's name. You know, if just for that clarity and I don't know, that USA, because I feel like honestly, whenever you actually start to think about things in those terms, you're like, yeah, I take the car every so often and I drive it to wherever I need to drive it, but it's not my car. I live in this house and I've lived in this house for many years and it's not my house. If anything happens, people can take away these properties, people can take away all of these things. So I feel like you two need to sit down and have a conversation about putting your properties and your assets under your name. And also just try and explain, as Turi has said, that you're not very comfortable with him going behind your back to do such huge financial undertaking projects, because at the end of the day you need to allocate monies to go. There needs to be budgeting, all of these things, so you're not constantly at a loss or feeling like you're constantly shoving money his way and not seeing the benefits of these things. I mean, ultimately there are very many ways of dealing with the situation and he chose the worst way of doing it. So you now need to have a conversation with him and tell him it's not a trust issue, it's just that I feel like we are together in this, we are married, and therefore things need to be done more jointly than independently. And that's pretty much it. Have a conversation with him, and when you talk to him you will know. Unajua ukiongea na mtu you can tell hapo alikuwa anataka kunitoka. Now talk to him and listen, not hear. Listen to what he's saying. You will listen and you will hear exactly what you need to hear. And if it sounds suspicious, girl,
It's because it is.
girl